So there's the recording I made in the previous exercise. So there's our audio recording. Things we can do with this is we can cut out some of the dead words. We just hit delete and it takes away stuff like that. We can actually take out pauses and ums and ers and stuff like that you could take out. You can even take out whole words. And any recording that you make, you should do what we call topping and tailing, which is to remove any silence at the beginning and the end, get a nice tight recording. And we can actually change the levels. If we go into Effect and Amplify, I can increase the volume of that one piece there. Let me show you that again, because I think it was just off screen. So I go into Effect, Amplify, you get this dialog up there, and you can increase that. Now it won't allow you to take it any further than would cause clipping, distortion. If you watch the OK button there, I can take it 9.6, 10.4, but after 14 the OK button becomes grayed out. We couldn't take it that far, so I'm going to increase it just a bit, and there you see the volume's increased. Now I'm going to hit the undo a couple of times to put that back, because that's a fairly even recording, but it could be louder, and not necessarily louder, but the more amplification we have on the audio file, the better it's going to sound, because it will come out of your speakers nice and crisp and clear without you having to crank the volume. So the thing I'm going to do now is called normalize, which is to take the whole audio file, I've selected it just there, to take the whole audio file and increase the whole thing to its maximum based upon the loudest part of the recording. So it still has its dynamics, but it takes it as loud as it can possibly be. And we do that by going into Effect and choose Normalize. It's going to normalize the amplitude to the maximum, but it's also going to remove DC offset. That's direct current offset. That's interference caused by the direct current, i.e. the mains electricity associated with the devices you're using as you're making the recording. So if we hit OK now, you see it's taken that up to as loud as it can be. It's also cleaned it up in terms of DC offset. Okay, so there's our recording.